Ladies and gentlemen, it's your host Belmont back with another episode of Power Vacuum. And today is going to be a little bit of a shorter episode because I'm just going to be talking about the couple of recent victories for video game companies in the courtroom. Uh, let's see, we had Destiny, so technically Sony, just won a lawsuit ruling by jury, no less, against a I don't remember the name of it, a cheating company that made aimbots. I think they got about 100,000. And then Activision just the other day was awarded this lawsuit for $14.5 million against another cheat maker. This one was a default judgment, which means that the defendants, the people who were being sued, just didn't show up to court. And I think the main reason for that is they're in another country. They used to be German. I don't exactly know where they are now. It's probably here in the ruling. I haven't actually read the court ruling yet. The story's a couple days old, but I have been away from home, so I didn't have any way of recording anything. So let's go ahead and look at this. This is from PC Gamer. I think the Verge. I don't remember who. I got it somewhere. Originally, but this is the current article I'm reading. It's Activision wins 14.5 million in lawsuit against Call of Duty cheat maker. Well, actually, you know what? Before I start, let me just go ahead and say, if you're cheating in an online game, you suck. Not just suck at the game, because obviously you do suck at the game if you need cheats, but you suck as a human being because you are ruining the experience for people online. I get it that there's like legacy Call of Duty players that are really good, and there's lots of people who invest a lot of time online, but you can find a community of friends. All you need is two people to play and have a good time. I have only ever played single player Call of Duty games. I stopped playing after the first Black Ops because the second Black Ops they kind of announced that they were doing a more heavy focus on online play and the zombie mode, which became really popular. And I was like, well, I'm not into that. I played Call of Duty to be the like lone soldier that helps win the war. And I think Black Ops is where that game peaked as far as single player campaigns went. The Black Ops campaign was excellent. Great story. I think it won like awards for the story. I don't remember. It's been a long time. And I've only ever played Call of Duty online probably less than 5 times in my life, and that was because my son wanted to play. And I was like, I'll play with you, but if we're gonna play, I don't want to like do any deathmatch kind of stuff. We're gonna play. Well, I mean, I should say I don't want to do any 1v1 deathmatch stuff because I would lose. My son's a target demographic. He was a teenager. That's what you know. That's the bread and butter of Call of Duty, for the most part. But we played some online like team games, and I had a fun time. I didn't think it was anything spectacular. It was kind of easy because I convinced one other person along with my son that was on our team to perform a strategy where we moved as like a strike unit. Like we actually stuck together and moved as a unit. So we were able to actually like rack up a decent amount of kills. And we played on this one level that was like a blown out office building. So whatever Call of Duty that was, where I was like, let's just like patrol this hallway and shoot anybody that comes down the hallway from the opposite direction of where our guys are coming from. And it was a pretty solid strategy. You don't need a lot of experience to actually get kills in the game unless you're playing against cheaters, in which case you just can't win. They can see through walls. They can auto aim bot. I don't even know what other kind of cheats they have. I think some are going to be listed here. So let's get reading. And this is the part that really kills me. This was like actually in the headline. Despite the ruling, cheat maker EngineOwning said it will continue offering its software for sale. That's going to be pertinent later on. I guarantee, like, you're going to hear more about this depending on where these guys are based now. But here we go. Activision has won a judgment worth more than $14.5 million against cheat maker EngineOwning, which has also been ordered to stop making cheat software and to turn over its website to Activision's control. Okay. The case began in 2022 when the suit was filed accusing them of trafficking and circumvention devices, intentional interference with contractual relations, and unfair competition. Yes, cheating devices are all of those things. EngineOwning offers subscription-based cheating. Oh my God. Subscription-based? Really? So you have to pay a monthly fee to use their cheats? So that's a whole new level of pathetic. Like, not only are you using cheats to ruin the experience for other gamers, you're paying a monthly fee to ruin other people's gaming experience, such as aimbots, triggerbots. That was the one thing I couldn't think of. And wall hacks for games including Titanfall 2, Counter-Strike 2, and several Battlefield and Call of Duty games. I've had friends tell me that Counter-Strike 2 was unplayable online because of the cheaters, and now I know why. Subscription-based cheating services. And so to break this down for anyone that doesn't know, these are the three main cheating devices that have existed. Aimbots lets your I don't know how well they're programmed now, but it used to snap to center of mass when anyone walked into your screen. So if you were walking around and someone entered your sights, your gun would automatically point straight at their chest area. Trigger bots make it to where your gun automatically shoots. And wall hacks let you see characters through walls. So with a combination of these three, you would lock onto somebody through a wall, and as soon as they rounded the corner and they became a viable target, the cheating devices would automatically shoot them. This basically makes you like, a god in a game, but like you're a false god because you have to have all this assistance to do it. Let me get back to the article here. Activision described the cheats in the lawsuit as malicious software products designed to enable members of the public to gain unfair competitive advantages, like I said, and sought an order shutting down the service as well as financial damages, including unlawful proceeds earned by the site. Yeah, they're making money off of your back. They're riding your coattails, as it was. The ruling was issued on May 28th. The Verge. Okay, yeah, it was The Verge, not The Verve. I don't remember what I said a second ago. Activision got what it wanted after noting that no defendant has appeared or defended itself in the action, which is a default ruling. Oh, a default judgment. It says it right there. Maybe I should just keep reading. Of $14,465,000 was awarded to Activision, along with $292,000. Oh, geez. So they got to pay all their attorney fees too, if they're able or willing. An injunction against future development and sales of EngineOwning cheats was also issued, and ownership of the EngineOwning.to domain was ordered to be transferred to Activision. See, now, what the hell is a .to? I've heard of a .tv. I've heard of a .co. .to is a new one for me. I'm not clicking that. This is the second courtroom victory for a game public. Yeah, that was Bungie Aim Junkies. Which was relatively paltry. Yeah, 63,000. See, now I thought that was 100,000. That is paltry. Holy crap, that's nothing. That's a drop in the bucket for a game company, which is still a hell of a lot of money for normal people. But yeah, multi-billion-dollar company isn't normal people. As associate editor Ted Litchfield said, a rounding error for Bungie. Maybe don't word it that way. A small victory might have been a better phrase to use, but a rounding error just sounds kind of highfalutin. Okay, whether Activision will be able to collect remains to be seen. EngineOwning was based in Germany when the lawsuit was filed, but the company is apparently now operating out of Dubai, which, yeah, that's going to complicate things. I do not think Dubai is required to extradite or uphold the American legal system or English common law, for that matter. I do not know if they have any kind of agreements with our legal system or the British legal system, because usually you do something in Europe or most of Europe or America, they kind of piggyback off each other as far as law is concerned. But Dubai, I don't know, man. Dubai's got a lot of money, a lot of interconnected stuff. They kind of protect their own. Like I said, I don't even think they extradite criminals from Dubai. I have to do more research on that. But the company EngineOwning said there has been a lot of false claims regarding the lawsuit against EngineOwning. It is said in a statement, all the guys targeted in the lawsuit are inactive and have been for a long time. Well, that's kind of irrelevant. The project was handed over to a new owner years ago. Okay, I got to stop right there. That doesn't matter. You're still using the cheats. You're still monetizing the cheats. That's like somebody buying a chop shop and trying to make the claim that, well, I don't steal the cars. I just break them down into parts and sell them for a profit. Like you're still engaged in the illegal activity. If you buy a company that has been engaging in illegal activity and you don't immediately stop that activity and notify the authorities of the prior owner's activity, not one, you're aiding and abetting them, but if you continue to profit and make the statement that you're going to continue doing this, this is not an argument you are going to win, and you shouldn't even be making it. Oh yeah, I like the money, but I didn't invent the cheats. That's insane. This is completely false, and to no surprise, the news articles don't link to any kind of source. They do. They do. They link to a lawsuit. I've got it right here. Here's the actual lawsuit filing, and there's this little thing called, you know, discovery, and there's these people out there, you know, called computer programmers that can pull up all kinds of information, whether you want them to or not. Why can't I read this? Oh, read only. Ugh. Got to go to the physical website. I apologize. I should have been more prepared. Well, I guess I didn't know that documentcloud.org didn't allow read only. Well, it's a PDF website. It's already a read only file. I'm trying to read only or read only. I use read only because I don't like looking at ads all the time, and it's, you know, simpler, quick to the point. There's not a jillion page breaks. But my point is, they did link to evidence and sources. They linked to the actual lawsuit filing that stated everything that was done. It was like it was a small one. It's like 15 or 16 pages. It's not going to load right now, but here's the link up here. Oh, 14 pages. Make an asshole out of me. It loaded. But my point remains the same. You can't buy a company, continue to perform the illegal activities, and then be like, whoa, hey, whoa, it's not us, it was them. No, it's still you. You're still doing it. You're still at fault. That's just bonkers that you think you can, you know, I don't know, get away with that. Oh, this is tiny. What do I zoom in at? 20%. Oh, it's the problem with the document cloud. It's finicky. There we go. Yeah, default judgment. They didn't show up. Civil Minutes General, May 28, 2024 was the official ruling. So this was a 2-year lawsuit. And yeah, factual allegations. So to say that they didn't link to anything, so these guys are just liars. And that's probably why they sold it to these people in Dubai, because Germany would definitely be like, yo, you need to pay these people. Where, like I said, I don't think Dubai is going to require that. I don't think Dubai gives a shit about English common law or the American legal system. You know, they have their own thing going on over there, and they play by their own set of rules and nobody else's. But yeah, there's the link about the domain site if you want to go read the ruling. That's pretty much all I have to say about this. Don't cheat in online games. You want to cheat in a single player game, go ahead. Cheat to your heart's content. You're affecting nobody but yourself. But when you're going to ruin the experience for other people, piss off. Like, don't do that. Find a better way to play. Find a different game to play, I guess. But, you know, don't ruin everybody else's experience just because you're too lazy or terrible at a game to play it in a proper manner. And definitely don't lie about selling cheats to people and saying, I'm going to keep selling these cheats, but I'm not the guy that's at fault here. This lawsuit shouldn't be targeted at me. Yes, yes, it should. And you deserve to be sued, and you deserve to have your services shut down because cheating is crap.